Welcome back. Coverage of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. We're at Autobahn Country Club in Joliet, Illinois. Zach Ply in the white car, second spot in this event. Third is Miller, the bronze and white 28. There's Ply. Miller and Piscatell, a great fight for third. They've swapped that spot a couple of times today. This kind of racing is so entertaining. These cars are so evenly matched. You've got hungry young guys who want to make a career out of this. You've got some veterans who are kind of semi-pros, you might say, guys who do it seriously but have other full-time jobs. And I think that's what makes this brand of racing so intense and so entertaining. Well,
I think that's the truth. And some of the guys here that don't have much money that are able to go do something and do some really serious racing. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more fun than having even cars and going out and racing. And I think that's why so many people race the Miatas all over the country, and club racing and spec Miatas and everything else. They can come up and have some really good racing with some buddies that won't cost them a lot of money.
Should be 2 laps to go. We've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. It's time for one more lap, and we'll start one final lap. As long as you start a lap before the clock runs out, you get to complete that lap. So we should have 2 laps remaining. You see a white flag next time by a race leader here in the blue and silver 84 car. Todd Lamb out of Atlanta, Georgia, working on a win streak that's unbelievable. He'd be the first driver in the history of the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup Series to win 5 in a row if he can close the deal today here in Joliet, Illinois. Second spot, as we've said, Zach Ply right there. We watch the leader heading down one of the straightaways here. This is the run out of turn 3 down to turn 4. Right behind him is Ply, and he's got his hands full. I think you're right, Elliot. You've got Mark Miller, Justin Piscatell right there now.
Yeah, you know, they have a problem if they run really hard in these cars, and there's a lot of corners here. The tires can go off a little bit in a race of this length. But what we're seeing right now is, I don't know if Todd Lamb is backing off a little bit, but he's less than 3 seconds in the lead right now, and Zach Ply has lost his. I don't know if he has had a problem out there, but the race is really coming to it. We'll see if Lamb is just going to try and just barely win this race or whether he's actually got a problem.
So this car went off just a moment ago. We'll take a look back. One of the Traxxas cars, one of the Jenkins boys, the 47 in this case, going off. That's the car Mike Jenkins out of Dallas, Texas. Here comes Piscatell going for third. Knows he's running out of time here.
Yeah, that's a tough place to pass coming into that corner, because these are 3 really fast corners. But this is also, if he can stay right on the back of Miller coming out, this is again where he made the pass. It looks like Ply just made a mistake there, and that may give Miller the opening to do something coming off of 15.
Zach Ply leads this group for second. Miller is third. That's the battle right there. And Justin Piscatell in the yellow car, sniffing hard behind these 2 drivers. Second, third, fourth in play, and Piscatell puts a wheel off.
No, he just got the thing in too deep, and it's a really decreasing radius. Got the car way sideways. This relieves the pressure on Mark Miller now. Now he can concentrate on Ply and not worry about Piscatell, because he's opened up a gap there. Yeah, they're coming into the last corner now, and Piscatell, unfortunately, has kind of thrown it away there, unfortunately. But, you know, you have to make your shot and just get, he wanted a big run off of that to see if he could make a breaking at 17 and get something there, but it didn't work.
White flag being shown, the race leader. There's Todd Lamb in the 84. Down into turn number 1, a left-hander. A couple of different cuts that you need to make with the wheel here in 1, because it's not a constant radius turn.
No, it's not. It does, and it also has, surprisingly enough, it doesn't look like it, but there's some elevation changes in that corner. It goes up, and it actually gets blind, and you can't see where you need to go next, and you need to get on the throttle before you can actually see where it is you need to go.
So if Mark Miller's going to get second here, he's got all the cards he has in his hand. They're not going to redeal him. He needs to go now.
Yeah, he needs to find a place where he can put the pressure. Now they're coming up on one of those spots, and that is as they come around turn 5, 6, and then get a run down the back. That's where he needs to do something, because you can get it. Now they're heading into 5 right now, and if he can get a good run off of 6, he can do some braking into turn 8.
Zach Ply in the white car has second spot. Mark Miller third. Your leader is Lamb. He's got, last time by, he was 2.3 seconds to the good. That's Lamb in the blue and silver car. Piscatell getting sideways on the previous lap, losing his chance to maybe take second here. Final time around this 3.6-mile layout.
Yeah, it's getting closer, but I think Lamb is just taking it really easy, making sure that he doesn't do anything wrong, and getting to the finish, because whether you win by 1 second or 4 seconds, it doesn't really matter. Just the win is what you want.
Battling for position further in back. We check back in with the race leader. Here's Lamb. Ply continues to run second. Miller is third. They've swapped that spot a couple of times here today. Looks like Todd Lamb is on his way to his 5th consecutive win in the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. First time in series history. This is the 4th year for the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. It would be a record performance here today Todd Lamb would be undefeated in the series this season. Remember, he didn't start the opener at Road Atlanta back in April, but he's been flawless ever since.
Doing a heck of a job, and actually Zach Ply is doing a great job because he's under a lot of pressure from Miller. Miller's last shot really at passing him is coming up right now at 16. If he can get a shot there, and he needs it for points, but Ply, who's sitting up in points too, really needs this too because he's fourth in points and would love to get a little boost here.
Lamb with a couple of corners to go to get the deal closed here today. Final time around at Autobahn Country Club in Joliet, Illinois. The Harrah's Autobahn Grand Prix presented by Mazda.
There's Lamb coming into the last corner now, coming up at it. And he's got this one to just see if Ply can hold on for the second place. He's having a heck of a race there, and it looks like he's going to. I don't think Miller can do anything coming around that last corner.
Checkered flag in the air. Todd Lamb wins his 5th in a row in the Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup. Second spot to Zach Ply. Mark Miller has to settle for 3rd. And Justin Piscatell with that sideways excursion earlier will come home in 4th spot. Harrah Malkasian continuing to run in 5th. Let's see what happens to that battle for 5th as they come across the line. Looks like Malkasian will get that spot in the 11th car. 6th will be Nick Mancuso. He gave up a spot late. 7th is Chris Rhodes, and then the rest of the field will follow. So Todd Lamb, 5 straight. He's got all 5 fingers exposed there as he waves to the crowd here at the Autobahn Country Club. 5 in a row. First time it's been done in Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup history. All right, as we watch the winner on his cool-down lap, we will talk to Todd Lamb when we return here at the Autobahn Country Club. More of the Harrah's Autobahn Grand Prix presented by Mazda in just a moment.